Hello and Merry Christmas. This is Lauren with Lauren Loves Color. I have a finished book for you today. This is the Sally Berry Advent Calendar Volume 2. This is the second in their series. They came out with an Advent calendar last year. And as many of you guys know, Anne, she had done a kind of color and chat every single day. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep up with that, but I was able to keep up with this book. I actually finished this book early. I'm a week ahead. I finished this on December 15th, but I thought it would be a really, really wonderful thing to show you all of the completed pages on Christmas. Now, I have already been posting my pages on Instagram every day, posting them on Facebook as well. So if you follow me there, you're going to have, this will be a little bit of a repeat, but if you haven't, or you want to see what it is that I used, I'm absolutely happy to show that to you. This is such a cute, cute book. And again, I want to thank Sally Berry for sending me a copy of this because this was just an absolute pleasure. It was so perfect. What I love about this book is that it's small. So here's like a regular size. Here's my Color Questopia Chibi Girls book. You can see this is a nice, small, compact book. So it's really perfect. And what I did was each night, I mean, these pages took like 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes at most. And so it was really easy to just in the evenings or during some time after work or on the weekends to just very casually color in this book. And so this was the first page that I did. I completed this on November 7th. And this is obviously the kind of title, or not title page, but the book belongs to page. And so I colored this here. Everything in this book is going to be straight up alcohol marker. It's going to be either I use a combination of my Cali Art or my Spree brush markers in here. There's going to be either white gel pen or Posca, and then in some pages like this one, I have some glitter gel pen. So I did use some glitter gel pen on the berries and on the present. And then you'll see in the very end, I kind of threw the kitchen sink at the whole thing. So a color test page here, and then we get started. This was day one, this gorgeous little Christmas tree. This I used some glitter gel pen on, so very glittery, and just some alcohol marker. So I did that tree. Day number 2, this is just alcohol marker with this little elf, and this is really where I started kind of doing my like ombre shading. So I did some not shading, what do I try to say? Like blending of colors, but also kind of shading to make this kind of like ombre effect on each of them. So they all start with a lighter color and then kind of transition to a darker color. So I did that, and pretty much the style that I stuck with was this outlining version where I colored with a base color and then outlined everything in a darker contrasting color. And I think it looks really nice. This was day 3, the little snowman. I was kind of getting tired of just red and green and didn't want my whole book to be red and green. And so I kind of switched to these colors here. And what I did for a lot of these pictures as well is I used the Sun Life Drawing or Diva color palette, and that was really kind of the color palette that I chose. I may have thrown off a couple different colors here and there and mixed it up a little bit, but for the most part, I used the colors that align with their color palette. Number 4, candy cane. Number 5, I used some metallic gel pen, some silver metallic gel pen to add some sprinkles on here for just a little bit of shine. I actually had intended to grab a glitter gel pen, but I accidentally grabbed my metallic jelly roll. If you own those, you'll know why I made that mistake, because the metallic jelly roll has like a glitter cap on the top and the Stardust does not. So oopsie, but I still like how it looks and the shine that it has. Number 6 was this Pinecone. I just added some details on the bow in the number 6. I thought that turned out really nice, kind of like a classic look. Number 7 is definitely one of my favorites, are these little packages with the sleeping cat. And on the 2 tags here, I added the names of my 2 kids. So my son Ryder and my daughter Emma, just to be able to kind of see the beautiful writing and just to kind of add a personal touch to this page. Number 8 is this little doll, and it reminded me of like a circus doll, so I actually Googled some images to figure out what colors I wanted to use for this. I knew I kind of wanted to do red and blue, and I couldn't remember the exact name of these dolls. Like, I feel like these are probably quite a bit before my time that these kind of dolls were really popular. But I wanted to kind of do something true to form. Number 9 is Santa. Looking at his list, I used some my colorless blender to go over the alcohol marker that I had put on the chair to kind of give it just some texture to make it look more like fabric. So I did that on a couple of pages, and I thought that looked nice. This was such a cute image with Santa and his little socks. Number 10, these deer. So I did add some little spots to the dough here, and then I did add, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, some glitter gel pen to the snow to just give it a nice little glisten. Number 11, I kind of did in the likeness of me. You know, if I was going out in the snow, what would I dress like? And I kind of felt this little jacket and hat was perfect. And yeah, like how she turned out. Next was number 12 with this little gingerbread man and the cup of hot cocoa was really cute. I saw some people add some words and stuff to this little ribbon on the cup, which I thought was very creative. And if you're interested in seeing what other people did, go to the Sally Berry coloring group on Facebook, and you'll see, or even on Instagram, and look up, you know, look up Sally Berry, and you'll find a lot of people's very creative and beautiful images. This was 13, which was this candle. So I used some Jelly Roll Glaze around the candle to kind of give it a wet, shiny look, and then some glitter gel pen on the flame, and some glitter gel pen around the rope as well. That was fun because it was a little bit different. This was 14. I did this little cabin. 15 was this stocking. I really did these, I think, on the same day because pretty much the colors are almost exactly the same from one page to the next. So I tried to make it look a little bit more kind of like, you know, old-fashioned with kind of like the paper brown package and stuff. 16 was really cute. I liked the color combination on here. I did this cute bear with this bell. 17, I did Santa. I used a lot of glitter gel pen, and this one with around his belt, I didn't know if it should be white like the trim of his jacket or it should be a belt, but I figured since I had a buckle it should be a belt, but then I don't quite like how brown it is. I don't know, but I still think he's cute either way. 18, I love the colors I used on here. They're a little bit more, like I said, I was getting tired of red and green, and so I really went more like pink and kind of lime green-ish, and brighter, bolder colors. This was kind of like a girlier Christmas page, so I really like how that turned out. I did 19, this cute little mouse, and of course I used my colorless blender again for the brick to give it a little bit more texture. This one was just kind of fun and simple. 10 is this adorable little owl with his little hat. I had some fun using some different colors in here too, and kind of the purple and blue. And he turned out real cute. 21 is this snowman, and I think he's adorable. I absolutely love how he turned out. I thought he turned out so cute. I think the only thing is that I used a really pale, it's actually kind of a pale greenish yellow, and so it kind of looks like yellow snow is what he's made out of. But honestly, I still think he looks really adorable, and I love this illustration. I think this is super cute. 22 is this cute little bear. I like the colors that I used here, the blue and the yellow. A little Christmas tree. 23, y'all know I like to color food, and there was somebody who I think even called me out on Instagram about it, about loving to color food, and I absolutely do love to color food. So this is absolutely one of my favorites, is this cute little star cookie. I again use my colorless blender for around here. I also use my Jelly Roll Glaze around the icing of the star to give it a little bit of that wet look. And did I use anything else special on here? Pretty much just white gel pen. I used some white gel pen stuff too to kind of make it look like sprinkles or something on the frosting. So I like how that one turned out. 24, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it kind of grows on me with time. I have hinted before that I used to have a username that I used as a teenager called Pink Penguin because I love the color pink and I love penguins. And so, I used to use as like an AOL username and stuff a long time ago. Well, so now every time I color a penguin, sometimes I am drawn to color it pink to just be an ode to my old days. And so I did it pink, and I'm not quite sure I'm happy with the color pink that I chose, how bright it is, but ultimately I think it's still cute. I think it's still fun, and cute little penguin carrying some packages, and I'm really happy that this was close to the end of Christmas. And then this one is my lovely Christmas page. I threw the kitchen sink at this one. So this one's really, really cute. As you can see, tons and tons and tons of just glitter and shine. So what I did here is I first used some Distress Oxides and a stencil to do the background, to do these little dots. I used a green and a red. I used alcohol marker to kind of base color everything, and then I used just some white Posca pen to make the effect on the words that looks kind of like snow. And I also, it's kind of hard to tell, but I used some glitter paint pens to make some dots as well here. So there's actually a little bit of glitter on the Merry Christmas. And then for everything else, I really use stickles. So I used various colors of stickles to do the snowflakes, the number, and then around the ornaments. And then I have some very thin glitter washi tape and added the washi tape border to this. So I really felt with it being Christmas, it should be something bold and big and spectacular. So that is it. Those are the 25 pages for this book. I think this brings me to 3 completed books for 2021 thus far, which I'm actually really happy with. I, had planned to do more, but I've had so many completed pages this year that I've completed probably close to 12 books if you were to put them all together. So I'm really happy with the progress and everything that I made. And I am just so grateful to have had this book in my life because it has been a lifesaver through the holidays. It's really just been calm and relaxing and easy coloring to me, which is sometimes when life gets really busy, sometimes just the best thing that you can have. So I'm so appreciative of this book and the fun and joy that it has brought me. I hope you are having a lovely Christmas with your family. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are interested in purchasing a copy of this book, you can find the information down in the description box below. I look forward to moving forward with the new year with you all. Have a lovely holiday. Talk again soon. Bye.